All right, good afternoon, everyone. I've come again this afternoon, and I want to look at the incident involving Qadri, the young Nigerian, the teenage boy who stood before the former presidential candidate of the Labour Party, uh, Mr. Peter Obi's convoy that time, and how he has been victim of illegal and unlawful arrests and jailing. Right now, the powerful and indefatigable lawyer, our own very comrade lawyer, Effiong Inhebe, has stepped into the fray and has been fighting over the last week to ensure that he is released. And of course, you know that he has been victimized by the Nigerian police. So the people behind his unlawful and illegal uh, jailing are the Nigerian police men of the Nigerian police, particularly in Lagos. The details are available. They are all available on the Facebook page of Barrister Effiong Enyebe. Okay, so the way he narrated the story, um, some area boys were aggrieved that since Qadri stood before the convoy of Peter Obi, he became popular and he even received some help. He was just a poor boy. You can see how he was dressed on that day. He was shabbily dressed, dirty clothes. Okay, and he saw hope coming to Nigeria in the person of the ex-presidential candidate of the Labour Party. When he stood before the convoy of Peter Obi was not uh, you know, dismayed and surprised that that happened. And he stopped his convoy, and the picture was taken. The boy became popular. Yet, this area boy felt aggrieved that everything that Qadri received, he kept it to himself. He did not share with them. And I think I need to congratulate Qadri. He was lucky he was not killed by these area boys. What they did was to victimize him. Okay, they ensured that he was handed over to the police officer in that particular area, the DPO in that particular area, and the RPO, the inspector in charge of prosecution of offenders. So what they did was to ensure that a teenage boy who was not even up to the age of 18, they lied to about his age that he's already 18, and they included him among a set of criminals, a set of suspected armed robbers. So he was being prosecuted for armed robbery, which he never did. But luckily for him, an NGO who's interested in people in prison, I think was on visit, and he got to know about Qadri's story. And the moment the story got to the public, we all, took it and we started fighting. The matter has become a media issue, and the moment the matter goes viral, they became ashamed and they have no choice than to do the needful. The needful is to release Qadri. Qadri has been released right now and is free. And why am I making this video? I'm just making this video to talk about the injustice that is going on in the name of the Nigerian police. The story of Qadri is just the story of millions of Nigerians in our prisons, honestly speaking. And each time I have the opportunity to talk like that and make a video, I feel this pain. I mean, I begin to put myself in the position of these people who have been victimized. And I dare to say that, by the grace of God, will never be arrested for any illegality, but I'm not afraid of being arrested and being sent to any Nigerian prison or jail. But then I need to say this, that I will not be allowed to be sent to any of these jails because of the condition in the jails. I saw the one of the picture of the boy right now coming, and there was no cloth on his body in one of the pictures. The clothes he's wearing is brand new. That means it was after his release was secured that that shirt was given to him. He was he was bare chest. He wasn't wearing any clothes. He wasn't wearing any clothes. That shows the despicable situation in our prisons, and it's unacceptable. Personally, if I have to do with being reminded or anything, I'm not going to accept myself in that condition. It will not happen. I will not allow it. I will not allow it. It's unacceptable the kind of the situation in our prisons. They have changed the name to prison to correctional centers, meaning that whoever is sent to that place will be corrected, will go through rehabilitation and remedial processes, which will build the person and make him a better person. But in a situation where you say it's a correctional service or center, and you put more than 10 people in a space that cannot even contain one person comfortably, that is not correctional center. That is hell or close to hell. And this has to change. The situation in our prisons has to change. So please, in case you see this video, I want you to add up your voice. What do you think? Is it all right for the Nigerian authority to allow our prison to be congested in that manner? These are prison you go, you come back with sicknesses and diseases. People are lumped up in one place, they breathe on each other, they go back and comes back terrible. They are supposed to come back better reformed, and people will never want to go back to criminal activities again. That is if they are even guilty of any criminal act. As you can see now in the case of Qadri has just been victimized. Thousands and millions of Nigerians are in our prisons who have never committed an offense, but simply because they have nobody to speak for them, they have been victimized. They have been added up to criminal groups and label them armed robbers and label them this or that. This has to stop. I call on Barrister Femi Falana, and I want to encourage him to also support the rest of us to ensure that we go regularly to visit our prisons. There are people who ought not to be in this prison. They've committed no offense, but they are in our prisons. And this more reason the prisons are congested. So I congratulate Qadri for not being killed in the process of this victimization. And I hope that you get justice. The 3 conditions that your lawyer, Barrister Effiong Inibe, has given to the Nigerian police, they have to meet it. They have no choice than to meet those conditions, including pay you $100 million. Excuse me. Where would they get that money? Who dash monkey banana? 100 million naira, and other, including apologizing to you. Personally, I wanted to go into a similar project, and I've even spoken to Barrister Tope Temeko, and he has even given me the green light to go ahead. That he's going to give me all the assistance I need to. I just want to be visiting prisons, talk to people over there, find about them, what is happening, why are you here, and see how they can come out, especially if they have committed no offense. I feel pain, honestly. I can't see myself being illegally thrown into Nigerian jail in that condition over there. This is the heart of injustice, and it's got to stop. It's got to stop. Thank you.